Hi everybody, Dan Illman here with the DRF Bets Race of the Day for Thursday, December the 27th. It concludes the card at Gulfstream Park on Thursday. Race number 10, going a mile and a 16th, maiden special weight for 2-year-old fillies. You can bet all the action at Gulfstream on Thursday with a DRF Bets account. Sign up at bets.drf.com, receive a 300% deposit match. Let's meet this field of 2-year-old fillies getting set to go a mile and a 16th. You can access free formulator past performances on the Race of the Day event page at drf.com, a valuable resource for trainer and pedigree information for these young 2-year-olds. Access those PPs, download them, handicap along with me. I'll take the field in post position order, beginning with the number 1, Malibu Rainbow, and there was no surprise that this filly improved second time out, stretching out to 2 turns. Heck, her dam was a stakes winner going a mile and an 1/8, and she has been very productive as a broodmare. She has foaled Imperial Council, a multiple grade 2 placed runner, a multiple stakes placed runner named Mainsive, and another stakes placed router. So Malibu Rainbow has a strong route pedigree, and I thought she ran okay last time out. She was in behind the field turning into the stretch. She tried to split horses, and you could tell she's still a little bit green. She raced on her left lead all the way down to the wire, but still it was a promising performance. She draws that good inside post position, and maybe she could track in behind a fast pace once again. Tyler Gaffalione takes them out for a red-hot trainer in Safi Joseph. The number 2 is Sweet Blossom. This filly has started on dirt. She has started on turf. I wonder if she is more of a turf filly. The dam was a stakes winner on the turf, and Sweet Blossom herself is a foal to a stakes-placed turf runner. She ran a 1-turn mile on dirt last time out. She gave an even performance to finish 3rd. The buyer speed figure only a 45. She can be forwardly placed from this inside draw, but I think eventually down the road she's going to end up best on the grass. The number 3 is Web O Gold, and she is by Hard Spun out of a dam that won 4 stakes races, a very versatile runner, capable on both turf and dirt. And you have to ask yourself with Web O Gold, what really sparked the improvement last time out? Is it simply a case of a 2-year-old filly waking up on the right side of the bed and it all just came together, or was it the sealed, sloppy track, and she really might have appreciated that track? She ran really well to be second. She was bumped at the start, found a good forward position saving ground while taking some mud in her face, split horses in the stretch, angled back to the rail, and ended up finishing second best to an even money winner. The 4th place finisher coming back to graduate at the fairgrounds with a 63 buyer speed figure. I think this filly is slowly improving. She's another one that might have a future on the lawn down the road, but she's a horse you could certainly use in multiple race wagers. The number 4 could very well be the key to this race. It's Make a Little Mischief, trained by Todd Pletcher. Make a Little Mischief has only started once in her career, way back in May. She was bet down to the 4-5 favorite, and she had the misfortune to take on a runaway winner, a horse that scored by 11 lengths going 4.5 furlongs. You don't see that every day, and that filly came right back to win a stakes race for Florida breds with a 68 buyer speed figure. Make a Little Mischief's dam was a half to a multiple grade 3 placed turf router. The second dam was a grade 2 stakes winning router, so Make a Little Mischief should appreciate stretching out in distance. The question is, does she really want to appreciate stretching out 4 furlongs off a 7-month layoff? It's a big ask, even for the great Todd Pletcher. Make a Little Mischief, though, could very well be the key to this race because she did show some promise behind a very impressive winner in her debut. The 5 is Shacklette, and call a doctor, please. We've got a case of seconditis. 8 starts, 5 times second, although I thought her most recent race at Churchill Downs was pretty good. She was basically in the 4 path every step of that 2-turn race, and she ended up finishing pretty gamely, second behind the favorite that day, a horse that came back to run second in the first start against winners at the fairgrounds with a 63 buyer. Shacklette's a half to a stakes-placed miler on the turf named Julie Darlin. I don't like that this filly hasn't shown a lot of stamina, but she was game for second in that race. The racking up of second-place finishes is a little bit concerning, but I wouldn't be surprised if Shacklette is right there yet again. Let's take a look at the Timeform US Pace Projector. They've got the 6 Wrong Color out there on the early lead, along with the 5 Shacklette, the 9 Lucky Little Lady. Wrong Color chased a fast pace last time out, going a 1-turn mile at Laurel, and again, all things considered, I thought this half sister to Tom's Ready, a Grade 2 stakes-winning dirt sprinter, ran okay. It was her first start going a route of ground, her first start with Lasix. She bobbled twice coming out of the gate. It took her a long time to get her footing. She ended up in a decent stalking spot. She came with a 3-wide bid, and she was no match late. But she does have some pedigree. We'll see if the mile and a 16th is what she wants. There's a lot of sprint on the bottom of this pedigree, but I liked what Wrong Color did in her first start going a mile, and Jose Ortiz is enticed to take the mount. The number 7 is Off Topic, going out for Todd Pletcher. We have a formulator fact for Pletcher, as Off Topic comes off an October 25th layoff. Over the past 4 years, with 2-year-old dirt routers off a 2 to 4 month layoff in maiden special weights, Pletcher 40% winners, a 346 ROI. Off Topic never looked like a winner in her most recent race, going a 1-turn mile and a 16th at Belmont Park. She just sort of tracked 3 wide at the back. John Velasquez was pushing on her all the way, and she finished evenly to be 3rd. That was a strong maiden race in New York, however. The winner, Philly Joel, came back to run 3rd in the Grade 2 Demoiselle with a 66 buyer. The runner-up came back to finish 2nd again in a maiden special weight at Aqueduct with a 68 buyer. And Off Topic also finished ahead of 2 next-out winners. The 5th and 6th place finishers returned to graduate immediately. The Dam was a multiple stakes-placed router, capable on dirt and synthetic, and this filly has earned very competitive buyer speed figures. Perhaps she has found a spot as she races at Gulfstream for the first time. The number 8, Call Me Fancy, is a first-time starter going out for Michael Maker. He does not have strong numbers with debuters going long. Call Me Fancy has gone through the auction ring 3 times, a $225,000 buyback as a yearling. The next month bought back again for $145,000 as a yearling, and earlier this year in April bought back for $60,000 as a yearling. This filly is by the long-winded Bernardini, who gets 11% winners from 2-year-old debut runners. The Dam, though, is a stakes winner going long on the turf, and deep in this family, it's the immediate family of Turf Champion and Stellar Turf Stallion Kitten's Joy, the Good Turf Horse Precious Kitten. There is some dirt immediately in the female family. The Dam is a half to Lead-em-in Ken, a stakes winner on dirt, and a Grade 3 place dirt router named Hint of Roses. To me, this is a turfy family, although I don't love the Bernardinis on the turf. I want to watch and see one for the 8, Call Me Fancy, as she attempts to go 2 turns in her career debut. If you're looking for a long shot pace presence, why not the 9, Lucky Little Lady? The Dam won 8 sprints in her career, but Lucky Little Lady really improved in her first start around 2 turns. Her most recent effort at Gulfstream Park West, where she finished ahead of Malibu Rainbow. That was a fast pace according to the Timeform US pace figures, and Lucky Little Lady was pressing the winner from the 2 path on the outside all the way around the track. She actually poked ahead in front 3 furlongs out. Paco Lopez was looking around as if Lucky Little Lady was going to keep running, and she's then succumbed to the horse down towards the inside. All in all, a good effort. It looks like she's going the right way. She needs to improve from a buyer standpoint. The 10, Triumphant, has raced once. It was at Aqueduct. She took a lot of money that day, bet down to 3 to 1. She did not fire at all. I wonder if this filly wants turf. She is by Quality Road. The Dam won 3 times on the turf, and Triumphant is a half to Lipstick City, a multiple stakes winner. She did win a stake on dirt, did Lipstick City, but I think she was at her best on the turf. Plus, Triumphant is mired out in post 10 with a short run to the first turn. We take a look at my top selection for Thursday's race of the day. I think Off Topic's just found a field for Pletcher. I don't think she's a star by any means, but I think she's solid enough to get the job done in this race, where she could perhaps find a stalking trip going into the first turn. I'm going 7, 6, 5, and 3, and I'd probably use a combination of those 4 in multiple race wagers. You can bet this nice Gulfstream card, this nice maiden race, with a DRF Bets account and the 300% deposit match that goes along with it. Easy sign up at bets.drf.com, and approximate post time for the finale at Gulfstream on Thursday, 5:18 Eastern. Best of luck.